Hey guys, I'm Lexi and today's video is going to be everything you need in your college dorm. If you don't know me already, my name is Lexi. I go to UC Davis. I lived in a dorm last year and I'm going to be living in a dorm again this year because I'm an RA. So I feel like I'm pretty qualified to talk about what to bring in your dorm, but I'm basically just going to break up this video into a couple parts. First is going to be bedding and then storage and then kitchen stuff, laundry/clothes, cleaning, stuff for your desk, and stuff for your backpack. Also, if you're looking for a more visual representation of how you can kind of put all of this stuff in your space, I would recommend watching my dorm tour video. I'm gonna link it above. I just think it would also be useful in addition to watching this video if you guys are kind of looking to see what the Davis dorms will look like. In that video, I was staying in Gilmore Hall in Segundo, so I had a double and you can kind of see how I arrange things in my space. Okay. For the beds, all of them are going to be twin XL, so make sure you get twin XL sheets and a twin XL mattress topper if you're going to get that. All of the beds in Davis, at least, come at a normal height. I know other schools you can get bed risers and put them under your bed, but for Davis you can fill out a service request form and then they'll have people come in and raise the bed for you if you want it a little higher or if you want it lofted like a bunk bed. But yeah, those are your options for your bed height and length. I recommend a mattress topper. Mine is 3 inches, and then you also need sheets, blankets, pillows, comforters, whatever you want. The one thing I will say though is I don't recommend getting too many decorative pillows. My bed only had like 2 pillows. You can watch my little dorm vlog. I'll just like link it here somewhere. But I only have 2 pillows and that was good enough for me. I do recommend though getting one of these. It's just like a thin little like throw blanket because when you come back from class you might want to take a nap but you don't want to like change or like get under your sheets. So just like get a little throw blanket so you can just be like on top of your bed. And so also if other people come visit your dorm, they can also sit on that throw blanket and not your actual bed. Alrighty, now for storage. Your dorm is going to be pretty small, so just like go in expecting that. So you kind of have to maximize your space. My top recommendations would be the IKEA 3-tiered cart. I use the top as sort of like a coffee or just like anything that I need to grab like when I'm on my way out the door. And then on my second level and third level, I store like snacks, makeup stuff, anything like that. So I would definitely recommend getting that. You can get also like those like plastic pull-out drawers. I don't really recommend those because over time like the plastic will sort of like sink and the plastic can bend, so it's not really the best. I recommend getting this IKEA shoe rack. So basically it just folds out like this and then you put some shoes on top and some underneath. You really don't need a lot of shoes for college, but this was really helpful because I just stuck it under my bed and it held a lot of my shoes. The next thing I would recommend getting is this. So these are like foldable storage boxes. There's like a little zipper here so you can close it, but they're really convenient because when you're packing for school, these can just like fold up and you can stick them in a box, but it just makes your closet and your clothes a lot more organized. I would also recommend, obviously, clothing hangers. You need a bunch of them. I just have these generic black ones. And then something new I'm doing this year is I'm getting this little like curtain rod and I'm gonna hang it in front of my closet and then hang a little like curtain from it because it just makes the room look a lot cleaner. Your dorm is probably gonna come with like a little closet space, so just having a little curtain in front of it will just make your dorm look a lot neater and nicer. So that's something I'm trying out this year because I saw it from TikTok. And another thing I recommend are these clear plastic bins. They look like this. This is like my makeup slash skincare bin. But anyways, I think I got a bunch of these from Costco, but me and my roommate had so many of these and we would just like shove them underneath our bed for anything we needed to access like pretty easily. They hold a good amount of stuff. This is where I put all of my like spare skincare, makeup, all that stuff. I had a couple of them, and I would also recommend getting the larger plastic bins, I think from Costco. Just like insert a clip like right here. But anyways, these large plastic bins are good for going like all the way under your bed if you want to hold a lot of things. For example, if your school has like a snow season, you can put all of your jackets and like pants and heavier clothing in there that you don't need to access all the time. For me, I had my snowboard bin, so that's where I put my snowboard boots, my ski pants, and also my jacket. So those are really helpful. Just like stick stuff underneath the bed and like push it all the way to the back. Now moving on to the kitchen. This depends on your meal plan. For Davis, they have either a 5-day meal plan or a 7-day meal plan. If you have the 7-day, you don't really need to cook at all unless you're craving some like late night ramen. So really for cooking, if you have like one of those meal plans where you don't really need to cook a lot, I would just bring 1 pan, 1 pot, a little spatula, a ladle, some utensils, a lid that fits on both the pan and the pot if you need it, obviously some dish soap and a sponge. And I like to put mine in like a shower caddy. I have like a couple of shower caddies, but I have one for like dish stuff. In the shower caddy, it'll hold like utensils, some soap, some sponges, also my laundry detergent goes in there. I would recommend having that sort of setup, but you really don't really need a lot of like cooking supplies, because for me at least, most of the time I went out or I cooked with my friends and we kind of like borrowed stuff from the school, because a lot of the service centers will have like pots and pans that you can borrow. So you don't really need to bring those unless you really want to. Okay, now it's time to talk about laundry. So a standard college dorm will have usually either one laundry room. Mine was pretty nice where I had a laundry room on every single floor, but you basically have to bring your clothes from your room to the laundry room, obviously. So you need a hamper that's easy to carry. I have this one to go under my bed. This one is nice because it's made of fabric, so it's pretty light, and it also, like when I'm packing, it sort of flattens down like this. It doesn't take up a lot of space when I'm not using it. Another thing I really like is this. It's like a large drawstring bag, so this can hold like one load of laundry for me, and then I would use this to carry my clean clothes from the laundry room back to my room. And then it also has this little like strap, so you can like wear it on your shoulder like that. So I found this really convenient for transporting stuff to and from my dorm. And on the last thing for laundry recs is this. It's just a little like laundry hamper thing, but this one is made of plastic. I use this one to transfer my wet clothes from the washer to the dryer just because it's made of plastic, so like I don't want to carry a fabric bag that can get wet. And when I'm not using it for laundry, I usually store a bunch of like tote bags or other miscellaneous objects in here. And that's it for my laundry. Now moving on to cleaning supplies. It really depends on how often you clean and what you want to clean. I think for me, I just had some Clorox wipes, some cleaning spray, and a couple of paper towels. I didn't really bring a roll of paper towels because I just took them from my bathroom whenever I needed it, because I didn't really need like that much. Oh, and also don't forget to bring a box of tissues. For vacuuming, my floor had a sort of communal vacuum that we left in the hallway and anyone could use it whenever, so luckily I didn't need to bring a vacuum. Not every floor or building will have that though, so if you want, you can bring like a small vacuum, like one of the mini handheld ones, but obviously one large enough to sort of clean the whole floor would be nice. I'm not sure of the vacuum in my current dorm situation for this year, so I think I'm just not going to bring one, and then I'm going to see how it is. If they have a communal one, that's great, I won't have to buy one, but if they don't have a communal one, I might just grab one from my house. But yeah, that's it for cleaning and laundry. Moving on to your desk. Once again, your desk is going to be not super big, so you want to maximize as much space as possible. I recommend these boxes from IKEA. They look really nice and clean, and these are what I put all of my like extra cords in, and it just makes the space look a lot neater. I also have this folding mirror from Amazon. It kind of just like opens up like that, so it's really convenient because you can fold it back in and then just like let it sit on your desk. I also recommend getting some sort of like makeup organizer thing. For me, I have this, and this pretty much holds all of my stuff. And I also have like a spinning brush organizer. It looks like this. It has a little cover so your brushes don't get dusty and crusty, and it spins, which is pretty nice. I don't use this as often because it's kind of annoying to have to take the cover on and off, but I do use this to store the brushes that I don't use on an everyday basis. Also essential for your desk, obviously your laptop, your chargers, your iPhone charger, but you also need an extension cord. I have this one. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's like super long because you never know where the plug will be, so you have to make sure it's long so it can reach to wherever your desk is. Also recommend getting one of these just because each plug only has the top one and the bottom one, and sometimes you need to hold like more stuff. I put this one by my bed, and that's where I charge my phone, my toothbrush, and my hairdryer whenever I need it, and also my Nespresso. You might want to bring a lamp. I got this lamp. I've been using it forever. It's a little dusty, but I just recommend bringing a lamp. I know a lot of schools, your desk comes with a lamp. Mine did, but I didn't like how it looked, and also the lighting wasn't as nice. But yeah, I think it's just nice to bring your own little lamp. You might want to like study when the lights are off. Like if your roommate is sleeping but you still want to study, it's nice to have a little lamp so you can have light while not disturbing them. Okay, and the last thing for desk slash storage are these hooks. I got these from Amazon. I think I got a pack of 3, and it wasn't that expensive, but I basically hung these on the edge of my bed, and I would put like my lanyard and my keys and whatever I need to grab. So it was just really convenient because I could just grab them whenever I wanted to go, and it didn't look messy. And yeah, that's pretty much it for your desk. Now moving on to shower. You really only need one thing. Okay, 2 things. You need like a towel. I had a bathrobe and a towel for my hair because I don't like to change in the bathroom. I just like to change in my room because the floor is all like wet and gross, and I don't want to like risk touching the floor because it's nasty. So I had that. You need shower shoes, obviously, some sort of slipper so you don't let your feet touch the disgusting floor. Obviously, you need a shower caddy. I ordered this one. I believe it was Amazon, but this is actually too big for me because in my showers, the ledge was like pretty small. So the ledge went out to like here, and it couldn't fit the whole shower caddy on it. So I have to get a smaller one. I recommend you don't really get such a large one. I use this one now just to hold like my hair dryer, but I recommend getting kind of like just like a smaller one, basically one like kind of like this sized, just to hold like your essentials. And I also know some people who have those shower caddies with a smaller attachment for just their toothbrush and stuff that they use in the morning, and not like all the whole shower stuff. So that's something I would also recommend. And now I'm going to talk about stuff you need for your backpack. Also, I do want to mention that it would probably be best to sort of look for all these things in your home that you have already. For example, a lot of the laundry hampers and like detergent, stuff like that, a lot of the things I had at home. I have quite a strict Asian mom, I would say. She really believes in not buying anything unless it's absolutely necessary. So if I bought something, it's worth it. I would just say look around your house for stuff you already have, because you don't really want to spend too much money on dorm stuff since you're going to be moving out the year after, and most people will probably get an apartment and you'll have to buy a lot more stuff then. Okay, obviously everyone has their own preference for like iPad or paper. For me personally, I use paper, so I always bring around like a folder, a couple of notebooks depending on the classes that I'm going to, and some pencils. But if you're an iPad person, you can use, I don't know, just your iPad, bring your Apple Pencil. I mean, I have an iPad and Apple Pencil, I just prefer paper. But also bring your laptop. Laptops are super important. Like, especially if you're like a CS major, bring your laptop, duh. I would also recommend bringing a little battery pack. This one is from Anchor. This is like my favorite brand. Well, my dad's favorite brand because he buys everything from there anyway. But yeah, bring a battery pack, a water bottle, some snacks, and some sort of phone wallet or like lanyard thing to hold your keys, because you will lose them. And you also need your key card to swipe into the dining hall and your dorm. So you definitely don't want to be paying for like replacement key cards. So for that like little key card lanyard situation, I really recommend either two things. You get one of these, which is just like a little like magnetic thing. It sticks onto the back of your phone. I don't know where my phone is right now because my room is a mess, but it's really convenient because you're never gonna go anywhere without your phone, which means you'll never go anywhere without your keys. I ordered this off of Amazon. It's like magnetic, so it just sticks to the back of my phone. It's a little bit of an ugly color, so I haven't been using it as much. The other option would be to get one of these or these. They're just like little card holder wallets. This one holds a lot more than this one, but this one is cuter, I think. And this is my lanyard that I bring around everywhere. It has pepper spray, my keys. I'm also going to put my bike keys on here, which is really important if you're going to Davis and you ride a bike. You don't want to lose those. Card holder or keychain. The last bit of advice I have is for clothes. Literally just bring whatever clothes you want to bring. But for me, I found that I wore a lot of sweatpants, hoodies, t-shirts. Don't bring a lot of t-shirts because you will be getting a lot of them for free. There'll literally be people or events where you just hand out free t-shirts. So don't bring like a bunch of like sleeping t-shirts. I don't know about you guys, but I have like ugly t-shirts that I wear to sleep. So I just didn't bring any, and I just wore the free ones that I got. Also, don't bring tote bags. You'll get a bunch of those for free as well. Basically, you just need a lot of like basic clothes, like basic jeans, basic t-shirts and tops. And then for going out tops, yeah, you really only wear going out tops to an event once because you take pictures in them with your friends and then you don't want to be seen repeating the same top. That's how a lot of people think. I'm fine repeating the same top, but I just wouldn't recommend spending a lot of money on going out tops because one, they're either going to go out of style like really soon because it's like trendy or whatever, and two, you probably might not want to wear the same outfit to the same event again. I also recommend bringing some sort of business attire. It depends on your major, obviously. You might come across a situation where you need some business casual clothes or something more professional looking than what you would normally wear. It's for like a job interview, or if you're taking like a headshot for your LinkedIn, make sure you just bring a couple of those outfits, at least one. Yeah, just get cheap going out tops, a lot of basic clothes, a lot of sweatpants, hoodies, and comfy clothes because you will be living in those for the entire semester. And also check the weather at your school. If you guys have snow and stuff like that, make sure you bring like the appropriate clothes for that. For me, I didn't expect Davis to rain a lot, so I was biking in the rain with no raincoat, and obviously I wasn't gonna get one because I had one at home. I just had to wait a little bit until I had the time to go back home, grab a raincoat, and then come back, which was kind of annoying. So yeah, just check the weather and then bring whatever you need for that season. That is pretty much it for my tips. Hopefully this video wasn't too long and that it was pretty helpful. I'm also going to be making a little dorm tour video once I move in, so be on the lookout for that if you're going to be living in Davis, specifically the dorms in Cuarto because I'm going to be an RA there. And yeah, let me know if you guys want any of the links to anything that I bought. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!